Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 9, Better Late Than Ugly. Child, let's go ahead and just get into it. Before we do, y'all already know what to do. If you're new here, if you're not, either way, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. It's free and it helps me out a ton. And I certainly would genuinely appreciate it, okay? So let's go ahead and start off. So we start with Sheree getting a holistic remedy for her fibroids. Child, she want to be natural with everything but that face. Child, when it comes to that body and the physical appearance, she don't mind going under the knife, but then she want to be all that doing this natural. Girl. Anyway, we see her older sister and her youngest daughter. Where her other child? Why we don't never see her oldest? Where's she at? We never see her ever. Ever. Anyway, we see Marlo. She's talking to her manager and paid friend about her date. Marlo, don't you try to drag this out. Please don't try to drag this on. Marlo doesn't really want to date. And neither do I, honestly. It's so exhausting. It's draining. Oh, God. Ooh, the thoughts. They won. They have drained me. I have nothing else to give, okay? So, Sanya has her Mommy Nation event coming, and that's to help the homeless moms. It's a charity event, and she is working with a founder of a private school that's for homeless kids. And I think that is great. That's amazing. She said it's the only one in the city, especially with Atlanta being a large black city. I certainly appreciate it. Could not imagine being homeless with children. So the initial host for the auction isn't able to make it. So someone suggested Kenya. Now y'all know Kenya don't like Sanya. How did she even come to mind? So Kenya is shooting a commercial for Kenya More Hair Care. Kenya More Hair Care. Brooklyn stole the show. That's the only thing I cared about seeing. I wanted more of Brooklyn, please. Brooklyn got star power, okay? Mayetta once again was texting Rhoa, her friend who she hooked Kenya up with, to interact with Kenya. Oh, I hate it for her. I need him to be getting involved on his own. I don't need Mayetta giving him a little push. So Rhoa arrives on set with food from his restaurants. Okay, Roy, I see you with the shameless plug of it all, trying to plug your healthy food restaurant onto the show. Didn't Mark Daly own a restaurant as well? Child, the flags be on fire, and Kenya just be turning the other cheek. Please pay attention. And why is everybody in Atlanta? What's going on? Everybody all over in New York and Atlanta. Everybody own a restaurant. Marlo's date, not him. Okay, I mean the people got to eat. So Brooklyn said hi to Roy, but it wasn't. A lot of people were like, "Oh, she shouldn't have introduced him." It didn't look like she was like, "Oh, like they were alone," and she was like, "Oh, this is mommy's special friend" or anything like that. It was like it's general. It's a bunch of people. She just said hi. Brooklyn say hi to my friend, and that was it. So I don't think that it was inappropriate or too much. It doesn't seem like this situation with Kenya and this guy is serious, and so it didn't seem like a serious introduction in my opinion. So Sanya FaceTime, and furthermore, let me just back that up. The way Kenya don't play about Brooklyn, I don't think she's gonna have this any old body around her daughter. So give her that, okay? Sanya FaceTimes Kenya to host a charity event. Kenya says yes, even though she didn't go through her agent. Sanya, let this be the last time, please. Okay? You're already on thin ice with Kenya. So Drew is chatting with her mom and sister. And Drew's sister got a long resume in the industry. She worked on Martin and a bunch of other shows. And she said she never took a break, never took a vacation. That is no way to live, honey. That is not life. If we ain't out making memories and stuff, like, what are we doing? Like, I don't want to just be punching the clock and just on the grind all the time. We got to enjoy living. There's a whole world to see. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. But anywho, so sis says that she was in what did I write? Oh, she had to deal with the trauma of being in a DV relationship. years ago when she was about 22. And so her mental health took a hit because she never dealt with it. And that's why when people be just letting stuff fester and build up and eventually you explode. And I don't operate like that. Something bothering me, I got to get it off my chest, okay? I got to deal with it. I can't go on living that way. So Drew and Allison, her sister, they were like, we just want to be sisters. Even though Drew sounded like she low-key miss her as her manager, but they need to work on the sisterly bond, which is hard to have with such a huge age gap. They're 20 years apart. I'm 22 years older than my son, so I can't imagine having a sibling that is like the same age difference as me and my son. And I certainly couldn't imagine having a 20-year-old and then having a newborn. Ain't no way. You cannot pay me, okay? Drew was meant to be here, okay? So Sheree has dinner with the OGs, minus one. I heard they invited Candy, and she didn't want to because she's not an OG. And as much as y'all want to claim she is, because she's the longest running housewife, Candy didn't step on the scene until season 2, maybe 3. I believe it was season 2. So she's not an OG. She was not on season 1, period. So I respect her for that. She got her own title, which is longest standing housewife. So Lisa Wu arrives. Hey girl, seen you last season. Hey girl, hey. Shout out to Misha. Deshaun Snow arrives in wig. With her, she don't really like being around black people self. Kim and Lisa awkwardly hug. I feel like I got too many notes about Kim. Oh God. Let's just go ahead. So Sheree tells Kim she looks good. And Kim gonna sit up there and say, oh, well, one thing about my mama, one thing about the witch, she gave me her good genes. First of all, we saw pictures of your mama, Kim. Let's not too much. And second of all, girl, your surgeon is the one who gave you and your daughter. But okay, go off. So, Sheree, what is going on with that confessional look and that purple? Let me see if I can find that picture. Oh my gosh, ooh. Cause hold on. Cause that was just, I got to pull it up and show y'all. Like, see, I normally don't be pulling stuff up on the screen, but this is crazy. Oh, you know what? I got to show you. I'm determined. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I searched high and low. Let me know. Can y'all get into this? What is going on, Sheree? What is going on with this face? Child, it looked like she got the flu, all congested right up in here. Ugh. Reverse it. Reverse what you did. I don't know what you did, but reverse it. It looked different around the eyes and the nose. Vivica Fox reversed her new nose when she didn't like it back to her original nose. And I know you can do the same. So Sheree is hosting a cast trip for once. I think this might be the first time ever. And she invites the ladies, the OGs, along with the new cast members. And of course, Kim, her rude self says she ain't going. Sheree ain't even finished her sentence. She like, I'm not going. I ain't going on no effing trip. And we don't want you to effing come. Period. Let's be clear. We didn't want you here. Andy. Bravo. We don't want Kim Zolciak to come back in any capacity. We didn't even need her now. And I mean, no offense to nobody. We just don't need a token white. Like, it's enough diversity going on elsewhere. Let us have this, please. Never needed her in the first place. So Kenya is mentioned. And Kim, she like, oh, she's still alive. Girl, what? And she like, I'm just saying because kids is off limits. She feel away. First of all, her daughter was she even a child at the time? I think she was grown. But she feels away about what Kenya repeated back that Kim said a few years ago when Kim was PIMPING. She was PIMPing her daughter out for some John Legend tickets. And Kenya repeated it back and she got pissed. But she repeated back what you said. So the person you need to be mad at is who? Okay. So Kim says she and Croy are doing great, and she gives some romanticized story about when he first saw her in her wig. He knew she was the one. Girl, we don't care. It really didn't age well, and we know they called the divorce off because, as I said, it's cheaper to keep her, and we know y'all was just trying to get back on TV to take care of these debts, okay? So, I think Lisa mentioned the house being foreclosed, like as if that was a rumor and not a fact, allegedly. So Kim said, "Do you think I'm gonna foreclose on my $1 million home for 20K?" Yes, yes, we do. And other people try to talk about what they had going on, but Wig wants to be back on the show so bad she can't stop talking about herself. She's so self-absorbed and just trying to keep up with the Joneses, girl. So Sheree mentions her being a glam mom, and Kim asks, "Well, do you like the baby mama?" Ugh, everything she does just gets on my nerves. She really just gives me the ick. So Sheree said everyone says the baby looks like her. Which version of you, Sheree? Which face are we talking about? Okay, moving on. Deshawn said her raggedy ex-husband had filed for divorce first, but she's moved on and she's dating. And Kim said, "Well, is it fun out there?" Girl, you was 2 seconds away from finding out your damn self. Let's add nothing. Let's not. Because I'm sure when Deshawn was married, she didn't think it was going to end either. Let's be clear. So, and I used to want Deshawn back on the show. I felt like it wasn't fair to write her off after the first season. But we got to be honest. She's boring. Anyway, Lisa, the lush, got a man. Lisa got a man at home. And Sheree mentions her fake relationship with Martell Holt. This dinner just really didn't give much. I mean, Nene was very much missed, and we really didn't need this scene. But I guess. So, Sanya and her sister are at the event getting ready, and Sanya's getting her hair done. They're speaking in patois. And her sister is annoyed because Sanya didn't tell her to schedule ahead of time. Very much rude, Sanya. But one thing about Sanya, she does take accountability, so I will give her that. On one side, I see where her sister's coming from. Have some respect for my time, okay? Respect my time. I got to put me first. You don't just spring stuff up on me like that. So I get it. I would feel a way too. I also wouldn't be living off my sister, but that's neither here nor there. On the other hand, girl, what else are you doing? Like, what else are you doing? She's like, I gotta make sure my kids are good and your son's taken care of. Your husband don't have no job, and your parents is there for free. There is 3 other full-grown, able-bodied adults, because we know Ross ain't there, that can assist with this. Your husband literally don't have no job. I'm talking about, because Sanya was like, well, I know you're a mom. She's like, and a wife. A wife for what kind of husband? Look like you, what? I thought y'all was just 2 roommates sharing a dorm room. That's what it was given. But okay, let me not. I ain't had to take it there. I really didn't. I ain't had to go there. I'm just saying, I don't like that you got a grown adult husband that's comfortable living off your sister. Something about it just rubs me wrong, okay? So, Sanya gets teary-eyed. Not sure why, but what I do know is they need to stop living together. Right now. Okay? I hope they are not living together. They need to stop. Kenya is late. 1, late. And 2, got the audacity to be complaining about being separated from her +1. Girl, you got a nerve. Don't commit to something if you ain't gonna really commit to it. So, Kenya gonna say, better late than ugly. Judging by what she was wearing later, you was better off just wearing something you had in the back of your closet and showing up on time, okay? I wouldn't want to be separated from my +1 either, but you got to sit with the cast. This ain't no regular, event. This is a filmed function. You got to sit with the cast. And we ain't putting your friend up there. Like, who is she? We don't know her. She doesn't add any value to the show. So Kenya makes a big deal when people are late to her events, but she's always late to theirs. And I don't like her double standards. I really don't. Kenya's gotten much better, but sometimes she still gets on my nerves. So, Kenya is over an hour late. Girl, that's even late for me, and I'm usually always late as well. But come on, over an hour? Girl, have some coof. So Sanya gives a heartfelt speech because she can't wait any longer. The people have already eaten. I mean, we can't stall no more. And Kenya arrives late with an entourage looking like a ruffled rooster child. I don't know what was going on. Sanya's sister left the event because Sheree asked where her sister is. She did her hair and she dipped, okay? She said, look, I don't got no makeup on. I got this hat. I came here to work and leave. I thought that was a little petty, but it's low-key Sanya's fault because she should have told her that maybe the sister would have been dressed accordingly and prepared for the event. So Cairo comes out to give his mom, Sheree, a mommy award. I thought this was for the homeless mamas. Why is Sheree getting an award because she had a grandchild? Why is she getting an award? I don't understand. Ugh. Did she even like do anything to contribute to this event? I don't understand. Okay, I mean I know y'all friends, but girl. So Sanya tells Kenya that she wants to raise 50K. Child, Kenya goes like, slide to the side. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this now. Give Kenya her flowers when it come to hosting. She did her thing when it came to raising this money, okay? And I think if we would have had a little more time, she might have raised a little bit more. So Sanya's all timid. She wants to raise 50K because she doesn't want to scare the people off. Kenya say, girl, please. It's 50K right here at this Real Housewives of Atlanta table. It's 50K right here. So I know we can do better than that. I know that's right. If we can gather more at a small church, we can gather more at this event for the homeless mothers of Atlanta. And first, we know Candy got it. Because Candy was like, I got my 7. But then Kenya jumped up talking about, I'm going to donate 5. And then Candy was like, yeah, I'm going to do 5. Because Candy got the money. But she cheap. That's how she keep her money. She's cheap. She was going to give 7. But when Kenya said 5, Candy immediately was like, I'll do 5. Now, I'm going to keep my other 2,000 to myself. So, altogether, they raised $78,000. And that's why you aim high. And then you're still above your goal. You thought you was only going to get 50. You got almost 80. And that's why you don't sell yourself short. Come on, Sanya. You should know better than this. You a businesswoman. Can't be all scary all the time. This was a cute little scene. I did like this. It was cute. It was cute. Now, they were saying Marlo didn't really want to give the funds. Margetta jumped up, slapping high five with Candy. And I said, where's she getting her money from? Sheree, her joggers better be jogging. But they committed, so y'all better pay these women so they can find these apartments. Okay, that's what y'all better do. Or just say, look, I can only do what I can do. I only got the 100 to give. I don't got no more. Just be honest. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. We had the mid-season trailer. Meet me back here next time. Check out my other content. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.